The concept of home is often associated with a sense of safety. This documentary observes the environmental and behavioral factors that contribute to this perception. A primary element is predictability. Within a home environment, the layout of rooms, the placement of furniture, and the location of everyday objects remain consistent. This spatial stability creates a predictable framework for daily activities. Individuals navigate the space with minimal cognitive load, as actions like moving from one room to another or reaching for a common item become automatic. This consistency is a foundational aspect of the home experience. Routines are another contributing factor. Daily and weekly patterns of behavior, from morning preparations to evening activities, create a temporal structure. These repeated sequences of action reinforce the predictability of the environment. The home becomes the stage for these routines, and its features are integrated into the performance of these regular tasks. The observation of these routines shows a structured, yet unforced, interaction between person and place. The home is also a space of high personal control. Individuals determine the arrangement of objects, the levels of light, and the ambient sounds. This ability to modify the immediate environment is a distinct feature of a personal dwelling. Unlike public or commercial spaces, the home can be adapted to suit personal states without external negotiation. This control extends to the sensory experience, where familiar sights, sounds, and textures form a consistent backdrop to daily life. Furthermore, the home functions as a boundary from the external world. It provides a physical barrier that manages social interactions and sensory input. The act of entering one's home is a transition from a public, less predictable environment to a private, more controlled one. This boundary allows for a reduction in the monitoring of external stimuli, which is a constant requirement in public spaces. The objects within a home also play a role. Items are accumulated over time and become part of the domestic landscape. Their presence is a passive record of continuity. They are used, moved, and maintained within the context of daily life, and their familiarity contributes to the overall character of the space. The arrangement of these objects is not typically for display, but for function and accessibility, reflecting the practical needs of the inhabitants. In summary, the feeling of safety within a home can be described as a product of environmental consistency, behavioral predictability, and personal control. It is an observable phenomenon rooted in the way individuals occupy and interact with their domestic space. Experiences, of course, can differ between households, but these core elements are commonly present in descriptions of the domestic sphere.